Passover. It's the story of the ancient Israelites' liberation from slavery in Egypt, as told in the book of Exodus. For one tiny Jewish community, this holiday is also different from all others. The Karaites are an ancient Jewish movement that traces their roots all the way back to the revelation at Mount Sinai, when the Israelites are said to have received the Tanakh, or Hebrew Bible. Unlike mainstream Jews, Karaites only recognize the sanctity of the 24 books of scripture that make up the Hebrew Bible, and reject rabbinical authority. There are no Karaite rabbis, only sages. Even their calendar is different.
The biggest difference between Karaite and rabbinical Jews is that Karaite Jews place the individual in a position of power. In other words, every person is required to know the Bible, to read it, to learn it, and to interpret it according to his or her understanding. Whatever the individual understands, that is what they should do, and there is no relying on someone else like a rabbi. This is personal responsibility.
At the Karaite Heritage Center in Jerusalem's Old City, leading members of the community are eager to expose the public to their way of life. One of the oldest synagogues in the Old City, visitors must shower the same day before entering.
The synagogue was built in the 13th century CE following the Crusader conquest. The Karaites came and constructed the synagogue. Before this, there was a synagogue here that dated back to the 8th century. The synagogue is a temple, and the Karaites protect its sanctity and purity. Visitors must be pure and enter without shoes.
During the festival of Passover, Jews gather to tell and retell the story of the Exodus from Egypt. The text they read from is known as a Haggadah, and for Karaites, this text is different.
The Passover Seder, ritual feast, is conducted differently for Karaites, from the text we read to the way it is carried out. We are required to sit around the table and tell our children the story of the Exodus from Egypt. We tell it to our children as it is told in the book of Exodus. It is much shorter than the traditional Haggadah. Ours is also written in Hebrew, not Aramaic.
Another Passover fixture that's unique, Karaite matzah. Jews worldwide eat unleavened flatbread during the 7-day festival. Karaites use a special flour for their matzah, and you won't find it in mainstream supermarkets. The Karaite matzah is known as masa, and it's completely different from the standard type of matzah that you might be used to. In fact, it has coriander seeds, canola oil, and salt. And it's also delicious. For thousands of years, the Karaites have held on to their belief in the Hebrew Bible as the supreme authority for religious law.
The Karaites are continuing on their path from Mount Sinai revelation, when the Torah was given to the children of Israel. We have not changed since then. The rabbinical Jews or Pharisees are those who have changed and added religious laws.
There are currently 50,000 Karaites worldwide, and the vast majority live in Israel. According to Oshra Gezer, a growing number of people are interested in this tiny community, thanks to its egalitarian treatment of women.
I'm not sure that the numbers are growing, however there has been a renewed interest in Karaites recently due to the political situation we now find ourselves in the country. Karaites advocate for and believe in gender equality. Karaite women have equal rights and can carry out any religious role that Karaite men can. She can be a cantor, a circumciser, a kosher butcher, or lead a community.
From Jerusalem, Maya Margit reporting for the Media Line.